How you doing? I'm okay. Woke up, did some work, got an urgent call from the BFF. She's uh, she's struggling. She's going through a lot, and she's taking it all on herself. Her mental health is in a rough spot. Um, Brief recap, if you don't recall, the BFF. Her mother has been diagnosed with some sort of dementia, and her brother developed diabetes and nearly lost his life and lost half of a leg. And she's trying to take care of the both of them and to take care of herself and work a full time job at the same time. Blursday is not insinuation that today is my birthday. My birthday, I begin celebrating my birthday season next month. Today is totally Blursday, Rosalind. I think every day is Blursday these days and has been since the pandemic. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Um, so I'm definitely heading down there on Thursday. I'll be bringing Choo Choo with me. Um, and so when you see me Thursday night, I will be streaming live from the BFF's place. She really needs me down there. I'm not the most tech savvy person, as we know, but I'm more tech savvy than she is. So I will help her with forms that need to be filled out to maintain her mother's care. There's Kimberly Gabaldon and 7th, ahoy hoy, and Trish Ryan. Good to see y'all. Every day is like Blursday. Kate Delight, salut. Um, Trish Ryan's birthday is in September as well. Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of September babies. People were getting busy in January is how I think about it. Yeah, headed down to the bestie, and I'm gonna have Choo Choo. And amazingly enough, for as long as I've known both of them, they haven't met. They haven't met. So parent illness is a lot to deal with, and her brother. I mean, they're the only two children, so he's her big brother. And she basically got him to the hospital just in the nick of time. If he had waited another 24 hours, he would have been dead. If he had waited another couple of hours, he likely would have been dead. He was going into sepsis. He had gangrene and everything else. It was pretty gnarly. Hello, Daniel McClellan. Cheers to you. So yeah, and the parent illness that her mom has is the kind of illness where she doesn't really know if she's going to walk in someday and her mom isn't going to know who she is. Thank you, Belf. Long-term care Medicaid can be tricky and involve spending down certain assets. Decent legal aid office should be able to help. Okay, that's good to know. She just needs help filling out all this crap. You know, there's Social Security and there's Medicare and there's, doing all of the disability paperwork for her brother because he can't see real well and he's never had to navigate anything like this. So it's kind of on her, and she's dealing with a lot. So I'll be going down there to help with the forms and figuring things out, and we'll go from there, But she called today and she was really, really upset. And I think part of it too is that she just had a lot of venting to do. Hey, Sunshines, good to see ya. She had a lot of venting to do, and she doesn't have a whole A lot of people. Yeah, the brother too, Roz. Yeah. So she's trying to handle both of those and work a full-time job. And they live like a couple hours away in the next state over. And it's a mess. It is an absolute mess. And she's out there every time she can be so that she can see them. And she can check in on her brother, and she can try to hang out with her mom for a little while. But she kept apologizing for dumping it on my plate. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. You need to. And you need to stop apologizing because it's not necessary. Be that as it may, you've chosen to apologize and you feel like it's necessary for you. Therefore, I accept your apology. I absolutely do. So, September is technically the most popular month. It actually takes 10 months, so it's more of a Thanksgiving, Christmas, go, ho, hi, F-a-thon. Too much eggnog, big, etc. Too much partying down, ho, ho, holiday drinks. Yep, absolutely. Venting is healthy. It's a tremendous load of pressure. And, she's working a full-time job. She's trying to maintain her marriage. Thank goodness, no children, just a delightful dog who's a little bit high maintenance, but not super. So, we're gonna. Hello, Sarah Turner. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just we're gonna go down there. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chill with the doggo and help the bestie out with as much as we can. And bestie's birthday is on Thursday, but she's spending that day running errands and going to medical appointments. So instead, we're going to celebrate on Friday. But I'm glad that I'm going to be down there. Bilf gestated for a period of 27 months. Nice. Can't imagine what that was like on your mother. Or wait, were you birthed or were you decanted? I don't actually know. So, yeah, let me know. So yeah, that's gonna be. We're gonna head down there on Thursday. And are you a giraffe? Did you born? Was you hatched? Or are you a giraffe? Good question. I try to be a good people, Trish. I friggin' try. And yeah, I am excited that I get to be there for her birthday. Because pretty much every year her husband is out of town for her birthday because he's a professional musician. And so he's playing gigs. And this is right around the time of year of Sturgis. So that's where he be. So I'm glad she knows that she's got us. And she's super, super excited to meet Choo Choo and all of that. So now it just. Hello, Dawn Gloves. Back to the blanket fort you go. Yes, absolutely. I acknowledge you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you for waving at me. I appreciate that. Back to lurking for you. Hello, Gretchen Only. Good to see you. Oh, is that okay? It's okay. Mom said she enjoyed the time in the bog of our ancestors. Okay, very nice. Yes, the ancestral bog where we were all once clams. Clams, I think. Clams. So we're going to have a little clam jam ourselves, a little clam fest. If we all get stoned, is that a clam bake? If it's just women there? These are the things I ponder on. There's Jilbo. Hi, Jilbo. Good to see you. Well, let's get this first Xenu Marlene underway. Xenu Marlena, everybody partake. Cheers, y'all. Jilbo Baggins. Sorry you can't sleep, but I'm glad you're here. Rosalind has 2 little girls who haven't brushed their hair in 5 days doing a movie marathon. Barbie next. You all are my only hope for sanity. Well, I will do the best I can. I do need to tell you that I broke Shar last night. Yes, I did. She and Jazzy Girl Sarah and I were talking about Carb Correct. And calling Shar Michael. Yeah, I broke her last night. She was laughing for ages. Because you see, when you get down to the bottom of the tub of chip dip, every chip that you reach in there is going to snap. You can send in a recon chip after recon chip and nothing is going to help. So I have to think out of the box sometimes. Think outside the box, come up with a different method. And the method that I've hit on is dumping a whole bunch of chips into the bin, into the tub of chip dip, bashing them into pieces with a spoon, and stirring it all up and just eating it that way. Less messy anyway, right? And your fingers your little fingies don't get all greasy. The salt stays where it should, which is on the chip, and thus in your face. So I did that, and I took a photo of it because I said I gotta, and she's like, "Oh no, you're running low on dip. I recommend a spatula." And I'm like, no, girl, I got something better. And then I showed her the photo of the resulted mashed up chips inside the dip and stirred around, and it pretty much broke her. The spooning up that shiz, that's right, just shove it right into your face with a spoon. Dave Grohl rescued the Chilean potato chips from the dip shaft, as he would. That's very like Dave Grohl. He's so giving like that. You were concerned about the deep sniffing, the potato huffing that she was doing. Yeah. It was, I don't know, it was pretty funny. And then she showed us what she had done with that potato because she was making curries, and she took the skins and baked them up, but she kept calling them skin chips. She made, potato oven chips. Blub, 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 they say. Hello, Danny. Good to see ya. The nuns are rolling in their graves. I am educated with multiple college degrees. I have fat thumbs. I'm typing in the dark fast, lying down, plus my phone sometimes types what it wants. Okay, it's a good time. Yes, utilize this technique the next time you do chips and dip. The popcorn is all over the living room floor because oops. Yeah, so anyway, she made oven chips out of the potato skins, and then she started calling them skin chips, and then she realized that perhaps that's not maybe the best name for them. Oh, 2 little girls who haven't brushed their hair in 5 days. That is why the popcorn is all over the floor. Yep. Yep. Good times, Rosalind. I wish you strength and maybe a really stiff drink. I'm having wine. I'm having pomegranate wine. Yes, skin chips. Fish and chips or fish and fries? Fish and chips. So yeah, I did that last night, and I was quite pleased with myself. Let's see if I can find that photo. Yeah, needless to say, I broke the char. Let's see. Do do do. Have to scroll right up. Yeah, I mean, it looks like absolute hell. Not gonna lie. But you know what? It tastes so darn good. And no muss, no fuss. And the sound that I heard was this. I should put the chips in the bottom of the tin. That was the response that I got. And it was pretty epic. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself for that one. Good, good. I'm glad you have wine, Rosalind. That's important. In the US, skin chips are called scabs and they are delicious. Thank you, Bills. I thought they were called pork rinds, but okay. Yep. There you go. There you go. Hannibal Lecter approved. Pork rinds are all kind of ew. Sometimes I can feel them. Sometimes I don't. You know, it varies. It depends on my mood. It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does it whenever it's told. We are having auntie camp. They're going back to their parents, all kinds of sugared up. Good job, Rosalind. Yeah, last night was hilarious. It was ridiculous. Sandy Wandy, good to see ya. Seriously, right? It was absolutely epic. Char needs to bottle her laugh. I agree. I agree. I was like, does this meet the definition of carb correct? I think it does, but it also meets the definition of peak American. So, oh, was it not clear I was baking murdered human? Here you are. Hi. Millie the dandelion is here. Happy Blursday to you too, darling. Oh, she's here. She passed out with her skin chips. My goodness. Yes, she is present. Yeah, sorry, Trish, I guess you need to get you some wine. I have in fact already dined and there's nobody who's going to do the rest of that stuff. So, not too worried about it. Yes, wine, just don't whine. Yeah, no, Char has not passed out from huffing the skin chips, huffing the deep sniffing the potato. Ryan Bremer, happy birthday to you. 생일축하합니다. Happy birthday, Ryan Bremer. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Good to see you, Ryan. I think I need to get a new vape. This one appears to be leaking from strange places, not from the usual places that you would expect a vape to leak, and I'm upset about it. Hello, A. Kenneth. Shannon C. So sorry what your friend and you are going through, sending positive thoughts your way. Thank you. I'll take all the positive thoughts I can get. All the positive thoughts I can get. And Zena Marlene to Ryan Bremer. The cat is telling my mother to go to bed. She is telling her off. News is more grim, and I'm just not feeling great right now. I'm sorry, Dawn Gloves, but I'm glad that you're here and at least letting us know that you're here. We love you, and you know it. Yeah, last night was crazy, but it was definitely a carb-tastic stream, and yeah, I was quite pleased at the fact that I was able to break the char, at least momentarily. That was pretty solid. Oh, wow. Sending all the positive thoughts I can find. Today has been a little extra, and that was before 2 little girls who haven't brushed their hair in 5 days showed up and asked to make slime. To be fair, I would probably show up and ask to make slime if I knew that you had slime making capability. That sounds like fun. The bottom of the dip bucket with smushed chips was nasty. Oh, but it was delicious. So Shar has consulted with her roundtable of remaining raw potatoes. They had a meeting. Did they discuss any kind of harassment from the deep sniffing? Does that constitute bad touch? I don't know. A spud meeting. What was on the agenda? Yeah, that is a good question. What was on the agenda of the spud meeting? Inquiring minds want to know. Trish Ryan wants to make slime. I think slime would be fun. Oh, I had to discuss the dip bucket situation. Well, number one, it wasn't a bucket. It was small. It was only that big around, max. Hey, Kenneth, good to see ya. So Mom's listening to a story on CD, and I think if she puts that next disc in, the cat, Mochi, is going to ground her for at least a week. Go try sleeping again, honey. Yes, miniature bucket. Small tub, if you will. Sorry if I miss any chats getting ready for another office day, but honey, we're sending bunches of love to you too. Millie, you have yourself a delightful time getting ready, and you just pop in whenever you can. You know we always love having you around. Glue, borax, and water. That's how you make slime? Are we talking like Elmer's glue? And sleep sweet, Jilbo, if I didn't say that before. If you leave potatoes out in a hot area and forget about them, they grow in strange ways. Yes, they do. A slime date on the cruise. I wonder if we could get the... Well, there's plenty of water. I can probably bring some Elmer's glue. The borax might be a little tricky, but... Kate is finally relaxing in the car. OT 420 today. Good girl. Get it. It was a crazy day. It doesn't seem to end. My aunt is still holding on. We don't know how. Dang. Well, there's nothing appropriate to say here except be well and take care of yourself. Let's do a slime date on the cruise. Yep. Aunts are resilient and know how to make cookies and slime. Ooh. 90s kids remember slime. 80s kids remember slime. Just learned yesterday was National Root Beer Float Day. That's awesome. Yeah, see, and I can answer these questions. You can also use cornstarch. Okay. Agenda included, but not limited to, the timing of how long the chips would remain in the miniature bucket, and if moisture infiltration into the laid chip would be compromising the correctness. That's why after you bash things up, you got to do it kind of quickly. And then you stir it all up. Eat it quickly. Get it into your face before the chips go all soggy. This is important. Kim D has slime ingredients. Good to see you, Kim. In other news, Rosalind, and I say this with love, I feel your chats are at this point in my journal contents for why I don't have children. Yeah. Yeah. You would need to see the timing to make a good judgment. Well, it was gone not long after I showed you that photo, honestly. But it was a very clean miniature bucket by the time I was done. What else do I have for you today? Not a whole lot. Oh, I was just watching. Taking care of my mommy. As long as she wants to be with her big sister, I will be here. You know what? Good job. Moisture infiltration is also important to account for with soup crackers. Yes, it is. Unless you're my stepdad, who puts roughly half a sleeve of crackers into one bowl of soup and, crushes them all up. And at that point, it's not really soup. It's more like a, God, I hate to use this word, but slurry. It's almost a sludge. I did just start watching the beginning of the Ono Nora interview with Jamie Mustard. And since I'm in the middle of reading his book, that's a good interview for me to be watching. I do have mad love for Jamie and for his book. There's Janet G. Hi, Cricket. Hi, Stamps. I've been traveling with my family. Pretty tired, but wanted to say hello and wish everyone well. Traveling for another couple of weeks. Well, dang, girl. Okay. All right. Good to know. If a cracker don't crack, is it really a cracker? We prefer the term saltine Americans. Thank you. Crackers. Just watch Wicked Little Letters on Netflix. Brilliant. True Story 2, well worth a watch. Okay, I'll check on that. I don't watch much movie-wise or series-wise. That's more my folks kind of thing. But But I will say that I want to go see Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. And I want to, God, there's a new Aliens movie coming out. Alien Romulus. And that's important to me. Soggy loaf. Ooh, glitter glue. Nice. Yep, saltine Americans. You know, don't call me a crack-ass cracker. I prefer saltine American. Thank you. Shannon C does this also and make it really thick with like half a sleeve of saltines. Everyone thinks it's gross that I make the soup thick, but it tastes so yummy. Hey, if you dig it, you dig it. As in Aliens with Sigourney Weaver, only I don't believe she's in this episode. They've kind of passed it on to other people like they did with Prometheus. And I don't even know who's in this next one, but it looks good, and it's premiering in IMAX, and oh God, do I want to see it in IMAX. And we do have an IMAX theater in town, and I would be so all over that. Ugh, need it. Speaking of movies, I saw Trap today, an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Butchered the name, but it was awful, completely awful. Okay, why was it awful? Is it awful because of your sensibilities and that it wasn't really your kind of thing? Or was the screenwriting crappy? Or could nobody act? Or I need to know. Is it even legal to make an Aliens movie without her? Apparently it is. Why do soft crackers left on the counter dry and dry crackers become soft when you leave them out? Because reasons. I identify as post-white. Nice. Deadpool and Wolverine. Hell yes. You found Hugh Jackman's Oklahoma on Prime. Very nice. 93 people at 9 o'clock shows tonight in Hibbing. Way above normal. Yeah, I bet it was. Dang. Good. Good. Yeah, I was telling Choo Choo about the fact that we can do private theater rentals at your theater, and the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong hasn't made a good movie in years. Okay. I don't watch a whole lot of his stuff, like I've said, so I don't even know. It's supposedly ridiculous that LRH was in the Van Allen radiation belt, but Hollywood would have us believe Neil Armstrong and Sigourney Weaver can pass through no problem. Right? Although, honestly, I'd believe just about anything about Sigourney Weaver. She's freaking amazing. Shyamalan the Ding Dong does TV now for Apple? Okay. Well, noted. I don't know. I just want one of those big things, the big walker things with the pincer arms things. I really want one of those. It was awful because we knew everything in the first 3 minutes. Boring as hell. Just absolutely awful. Bad acting. Every single thing sucked. Well, okay, then don't go see Trap. Last movie you saw in a theater was Frozen in 2014. Kim, how does that work? You work in a theater. Do you never get an opportunity to go and see the movies yourself? I'm sure you have the professional latitude. Fairly certain that you would have permission to go in and just watch whatever you wanted. Wouldn't you? It's a pomegranate wine. Choo Choo brought it. It's delicious. Thank you very much, Trish. And here comes Kimberly with the science, because the moisture level in the air will balance out with the moisture level in the cracker. And now you have to explain it to us like we're 5. The eunuch snowman haunts you. I know, right? No snowballs on that guy. Well, while we think about that and nightmares, there are medications for that. There's one called Prazosin. And it's something you would take with night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. Still part of the indoctrination. Okay. Lost Mittens. Hi. Good to see ya. You're working on it. I will be excited when that chunk of Mormonism falls out. Oh my gosh, have any of you heard the Pope song by Tim Minchin? Best song ever. Tim Minchin is a gem. He is an absolute gem, and I love him. We have a Night Meds related song from Shut Up Matt.
Slow down, you move too fast. Doodly-doo, got to make the moment last. Just a kicking down and cobbled stage. Doodly-doo, taking my night meds, feeling groovy. Da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy.
That was lovely. Shut Up Matt. Thank you so much for that. And Boy Shorts actually sent me an amazing thing. About getting all the butter to the bottom of the popcorn tub. Don't rock the Pope, baby, rock the Pope. Don't tip the Pope over. Oh, feeling snoozy. She gave us, for those theaters that have their own little butter dispensers. Watch this. Oh crap. Wait, come on. Wait, let's see. Here we go. Using a straw. Using a drink straw to get butter to the bottom of the popcorn bucket. Absolute genius. Absolute genius. And I'm incredibly impressed with that. Sometimes the things that people think about just blows me away. The local theaters shows old kids movies for free on summer weekdays for their matinee. I swear they make up the cost in popcorn prices. That makes sense. If the cracker is soft, moist, with 70% humidity, and the air has 50% humidity, then the moisture from the cracker will Please pass me a sip of that drink. Which one? This one? There you go. I tell people that your ticket pays for Hollywood and the concessions keep the lights on. Movie theaters use a ton of power. That is true. You must pursue professional singing. Thank you very much. Carb correct. Exactly, Shar. Hi, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Good to see ya. Yep, nothing like movie theater popcorn with extra butter. Damn right. Although there is one. Hey, Shaquille Shake. Wait, what? Grind up popped popcorn and add melted butter and brown sugar. It's yummy. My substitute for graham cracker crust. Oh, shit. That sounds amazing. Barbara's here, and now Barbara wants popcorn. I don't blame you. Tambra June and Danny. Tap, tap, tap. Not fair at all. Oh, Danny, using that angry outlet. You're not supposed to have popcorn, dumb crones, but sometimes I just gotta treat myself a little. I know, right? What the hell? I take a shit ton of night meds at 8:30 every night. It's obscene. A handful. Sometimes I drop a few. Too many pills. I used to ask people when I was working at the inpatient recovery place. I used to ask them if they wanted a cereal bowl and a spoon and some milk for theirs because they had so many stinking meds, some of them. There was a movie theater where I grew up in the small town where they had a butter pump and the seasonings for the popcorn. Yes. If the cracker is hard and dry, 10% humidity, and the air has 50% humidity, then moisture will go from the air into the cracker. Water does that, like osmosis. Okay, that makes sense. Shaquille, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? There is a YouTube channel where a guy eats old things and you can pop like 100-year-old popcorn. It's still good. Yeah, I guess I'm not surprised by that. No, she doesn't watch movies because of her Mormon upbringing, her LDS upbringing. Yes, Mormonism. Yeah, it's because of the indoctrination. Yeah, I don't know any vacuums that'll successfully pick up popcorn. Like, I know some people swear by Dyson and other people are like, that's some overpriced bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. When my daughter was 8, there was a powerful talk in Relief Society, and I destroyed all movies that weren't good enough for her. They weren't good enough for me. Okay. Yeah, you'll find them by stepping on them, Rosalind. Those pointy little bits of the hulls. Oof. Ow. Not a good time. Well, I sure am happy to see everybody here. Relief Society is a Latter-day Saints thing. It's Relief Society is women, right? It's their women's group. Am I correct in that, Kim? Even took all the VHS tapes out of all of them, even Cocktail. That was hard to do, but I did it. Good for you. You have a big holder for morning and night. They hardly fit. It's disgusting. Yep. Trish has an important question. She got bit by a bug. It wasn't me. I didn't see the bug, but my finger is hurt and been a little swollen. It actually hurts kind of bad. Anyone have medical tips on this or advice? Yes, LDS are Mormon. Sure, they're the same thing. Okay, the Women's Auxiliary. Benadryl? You could try Benadryl. If it's swollen and it's painful, then you're having a histamine reaction. And so you could try Benadryl. You could try ice. If you can't see what bit you, that's going to be part of a problem. Can you find a definite bite spot? So many meds can be hard on your stomach, so of course there's a stomach medication to help with that. Yes, of course. If it's a toxin, you need a doctor. If it's infected, which happens a lot, you may also need a doctor, but in the interim, do clean it and antibiotics, iodine, etc. Okay. An auxiliary is an adjacent no bite spot. Okay. An auxiliary is like the ladies' auxiliary. So much of Mormonism, whole bottle of Benadryl equals a visit from the Hat Man. Yes. It's like a separate little group within the larger main group. And since so much of the power in LDS is handed over to the men, they had to kind of give the women something so that the little ladies could keep themselves busy and worthy of the spirit. So they gave them the Relief Society, which is the separate women's group within LDS. So yeah, that's how that works. Okay, so the movies like share too much information about how the world really works and therefore risking independent thought. There's that. They're also going to lead you into temptation because there might be naughty words or bare shoulders or actual sex or, actual simulated sex where you see naked people and all of that. Thank you, Kim D. Thank you. I like to think that I've done my reading. Kathy Mitchell, hi. Working sure does interfere with my having fun and staying up late. You know what? It do. But it's kind of important. So, I guess I can just say that I'm really happy that you're here tonight. And if you're here because you're suffering from insomnia, I'm really sorry that you're suffering from insomnia. Rosalind said, oh, magic is not well received. Yes, that's true. You have no Benadryl, but you do have a beer. Should I drink a beer or 2 or 5 for relief? Well, they won't help with the histamine reaction, but they might help you not give a fuck. Rosalind says naughty words and may need a higher rating. Oh, yes. Same. Garbage in, garbage out, always being aware of what you're putting into your mind. Yes, indeed. Rosalind, no! Oh, shit. You got downsized today, so you're going to be up late, you guessed. Well, I am sorry that happened to you. That is stinky. That stinks on ice. We ride at dawn. Shut up, Matt. It's taken you this long to get the chat working. What the F? So my infusion center changed all of their beds to this ridiculous new bed that it's like a honeycomb non-sturdy gel. I don't think anyone laid on it first. Is it like that purple? Purple. Bye, Shaquille Shake. Good night. Oh, if you have Pepsid, you can take that. It's an antihistamine too. Sure. Yeah. And Tylenol 3, or not Tylenol 3, Tylenol PM or Advil PM. You know what? I kind of wish I never put frozen in my mind, right? It's worse than purple. Okay. It's Temu purple. It might be worse than that. It might be Wish purple. Oh, I didn't realize that you had UC, Bilf. Thank you for sharing. Yep, if anybody wants to hook up with different people, by hookup, I mean if you wish to exchange contact information, I have a number of different emails. So, yeah. It's Wish purple for sure. Ugh. I am so sorry. That's awful. To which Charmichael says, penis. Medical marijuana helps a lot. Yeah. See, I tried one of those THC seltzers. I tried a new brand last night that I hadn't had before. Maxine is like, hook up? Did somebody say hook up? Good morning, Maxine. Hesitate to offer this, but my brother is an MD who is more and more specializing in non-contagious diseases. Look up Dr. Anthony Chafee on the tube. He recommends very keto. Okay. I'm actually going to write that down right now. If I could find my pen, I would make a note. This one is black. Like, I'm not mad at black, but it's not one of my purple pens. Where are all my purple? I love purple pens. Okay. Dr. Anthony Chafee. 2 F's, 2 E's. My son brought home $20 little purple bed things from the store as little giveaways. I use them in the shower under my shaving cream can so there's no rust. Works great. Wow, so they're like really little. Wow, so little. Chauncey. Wow. A THC seltzer doesn't do anything for me, but does it do anything for you? The ones that I had the last time I was at a friend's house in the cities, those things were bomb. Of course, I did drink 2 of them while we were visiting, and woo, I was wrecked. So stoned. But I only had 1 last night. Maybe I'll try 2 tonight and see if that does the trick. Awful expensive. Mine were 10 milligram Delta 9. And they didn't taste weedy, which was really nice. Ooh, Janelle H is here. Hello, Janelle. Good to see ya. Raid. Room raid. Oh, you're here under your actual name, Jen. Good to see ya. Oh, my goodness. And hey, Carrie Ann. No Face is here. You know, Barbara, I might. I bet I could find something to do with those. Well, you can get medical cannabis in Britain. I know somebody else in Britain who gets medical cannabis, actually. And they get it legally. So it can be done, but I don't know what kind of hoops you have to jump through in order to make it happen. Digging the 10 milligram THC hemp drinks. Yep. Awesome room raid. Thank you so much for the room raid, Jen. Thank you for sending all the folks over here. Shar has never tried any marijuana products. I am here to protect you, friend. There's Pub Groomer in a outfit that I recognize. Bought some for $5 each at the medical dispensary in Duluth a few days ago. Yeah, $5 each is frustrating when you need two in order for them to hit. But I believe CBD is not actually synthetic THC. It's a different chemical compost. Oh yeah, no, CBD is a derivative of it's marijuana as well. It's cannabidiol. And yeah, and I've used CBD. I don't use it for psychoactive properties. I just use it largely to help me sleep. Stupid YouTube has been opening tabs in my government name profile, and I forget to change it over. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, cannabinoid. It's a component of marijuana, but it doesn't have the THC, which is the psychoactive. Pup kicks out all of her leftovers were like the island of misfit toys. That's okay, because this place is totally the island of misfit toys. I can't decide if I'm the dolly that always cries or if I'm the squirt gun that shoots grape jelly, but could be. $10 milligram powder THC. It's like magic pixie sticks. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Chronic pain sucks. You have a chronic pain disease, Max. You are not, Maxine, you are not alone. You are not alone. I have chronic pain that they still haven't been able to diagnose. I have those. Janelle is the jackass in the box. Maybe I'm the train with square wheels. Kind of like the squirt gun that shoots grape jelly, though. Powder. Oh, so does that mean one doesn't have to inhale? I ain't inhaling nothing. You can get CBD in creams. There are some THC creams, I think, that help, but hey, Papa Smurf, good to see you. Yeah, CBD is more standard in topical stuff. The topical, wait, what? Can be very amazing. The terpenes give you the actual properties. Look into terpenes. I think of you, Cricket, when I think of needing a diagnosis. Yep. There's Maya. God morgen. Yeah, we CBD and applied directly to the skin. Great for muscle pain. Yep. The THC CBD in Tiger Balm is bomb. Okay. THC creams are amazing. Yay. Definitely the phone on wheels. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you're not alone. There's a whole bunch of people here who deal with chronic pain on the regs for whatever reason. And I'm one of them, and I've been dealing with it for decades. So I hear you. I hear you. When you need a little bit of empathy, you just come right on over here, honey, because we got you. I miss grape jelly, says Jazzy Girl Sarah. They have every other jam jelly than Concord grape here. I love strawberry, though, so it's okay. If I ever wind up over in your neck of the woods, please remind me and I will bring you Concord grape jelly. I'll pack it in my checked bag. Like I said, I know somebody else who in the UK who is getting legal medical cannabis. I don't know what kind of hoops you have to jump through for that, but I do know that it happens. Ooh, you have successfully basically fixed your chronic pain now. Have good med constellation. Nice. It's nice to be believed and understood. Thank you guys. I really appreciate. Oh, yeah. We believe and we understand. We hear you. Your pain is real. What you're going through is valid. And I'm sorry that you're stuck with it like that. It sucks. Arnica can work great for muscle and joint pain. Arnica cream is also really good for bruises. And seeing as I crash into stuff all the time, bruises. Pretty hefty endometriosis. Okay, that makes sense. Chronic pain is at a point of me wanting to scream again. I deal with it until I scream, and then I just sink back into the pain again. So sick of it, I swear to Goddess. Yeah, I hear you. Boy, do I hear that. I just exist inside it, and I refuse to let it completely ruin my life. I don't know if the weed balm does anything for pain, but my attitude is way better while I put up with the chronic. A little chronic for the chronic. Make my shit the chronic. I wants to get fucked up. I want the bomb. I want the chronic. THC does not help with my pain, says Shannon C. I wish it did. I started it because I was losing too much weight, and it helped me gain a little weight and sleep a little better, but still wake up with pain in the night. Yep. You're on amitriptyline. It's helping with your fibro. See, I tried amitriptyline, and I instantly gained about 30 pounds the second that I took the first one. I slept. Boy, did I sleep. But boy, did I fat up too. And it didn't do anything for my pain. Now I'm on nortriptyline at night, and that still has me sleeping sometimes 16 hours, but it's really hard sleep. It's not that thin surface sleep where you can still hear everything that's going on. You were singing happy birthday to yourself? Good job, Ryan Bremer. I'm glad you were singing along. Pain at night is a biatch. Your favorite of the Chinese patches. Not sure what's in it, though. That's interesting. I'd be interested to know. Yeah, endometriosis sucks. Yeah, I very rarely take a tramadol, but when I was jacked up the other night after working in the garage all day. Hey! Scotland City, represent. Tribe called Zuff, represent. So they sell RSO, Rick Simpson oil, full plant concentrate out there? I don't know. You bake with it and it's a nice 6-hour ride. I would be concerned about consuming something called Rick Simpson oil, and I want to know if they're getting it from like a legitimate Rick Simpson and if it is in fact sustainably sourced. Why is Rick so oily? I have questions. Why do so many meds give us worse symptoms than we began to take it? Pointless. Yeah, I know. One of my favorite things is listening to the side effects when they're read off on the commercials. But if I never hear the High School Musical diabetes jardiance commercial, again, it will be too soon. Digital potatoes for everybody. Can I sell? Chow, can you tell Sarah I said hi? You mean Jazzy Girl Sarah? Jazzy Pants? Jazzy Pants. FYI, Ryan Bremer says hi. You can get medical weed here. Yep, Millie. I have a friend who got approved, and you have to have tried a number of meds and a few hoops, but it's possible. Get on the blower to your GP. That's from another Brit right there. So, yeah, let her know. Or let your GP know, Maxine. It is possible. It can be done. Oh, Rick Simpson was a weed pioneer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my very first question was, Rick Simpson oil, is it sustainably sourced, and why is he so oily? I don't know, but I'll write it down. We'll have to talk recipes. I have no idea how much of it I would put into anything and whether or not I can get it here, but I certainly will be looking out. It's legal here in the state now. So there's Care for JC. Hi, good to see you. Just woke up, fell asleep early tonight. Hi, Boothites. Big Farmer does suck. There's Matrix Rabbit. Hello, good to see ya. Ooh, girl. Can't remember the last time I slept for a whole hour and people wonder why I'm so angry all the time. No shit. Someone could make a killing with an SPTV branded line of the products. Yeah, with a little OT420. Yep. Oh, depression and pain do feed off of each other. They make each other worse. Oh yeah. Depression's worse with pain. The pain is worse with depression, and it's all just one big perpetual motion machine. Matrix, you actually take that stuff with the Rick Simpson oil? Amitriptyline made Char want to die. Mirtazapine knocks out Millie and keeps the OCD under some control, but I've not found anything to total quash the pain, just accepted that this is life now. Yeah, right? Maxine, the side effects can be worse than the illness. That is the truth. We're not ignoring you, Ryan Bremer. We see you. I'm just I'm only like a minute behind. We are very, very green up in here. The OT420 line of things is amazing. I don't know who Robin Scott is. See, Sarah saw you. Why are you having an awesome birthday? Because you should be. You're on Zoli and duloxetine, which basically fixed my endo, and the rare tramadol. See, I'm on duloxetine as well. I was on venlafaxine, which is otherwise known as Effexor. But when they wanted to switch me over to Lyrica, or when they wanted me to start Lyrica, they switched me over to duloxetine because apparently they work better together. Duloxetine is in the same family. They're cousins with duloxetine and venlafaxine, but duloxetine apparently works better with Lyrica. So then I tried the Lyrica, and that made me fatter, but it also did nothing for my pain or any of my other symptoms. So yep, Shannon C., we've talked about that here. You have so many appointments you need to make and follow up on, but you get so overwhelmed that it's hard for me to just make the appointment sometimes. Yeah, I understand. I understand completely. It's overwhelming for me to do a lot of stuff because I look around and I don't know where to start. So that can cause paralysis. It can absolutely make you just stop what you're doing because you're about to ruin the lyrics in the style that you're used to. Got off lithium and Wellbutrin and now getting off Lamictal. hoping to just be on blood pressure meds soon. Well, just do what you can. Do what you can. Don't go crazy. Don't push. You want to do this in a medically safe way, but damn, I have to find a solution for the cruise. OT 420 is the only way for me to sleep, and I usually smoke it. What would be the best replacement? I would say probably gummies. Yes, call your GP and ask again. Ask again, Maxine. Can't get no medical weed in Texas or an abortion or much else, but you can get Rudy's barbecue. Because that's why you're having such an awesome birthday, Ryan, because you're hanging out here with us. Yes, Jardians. Oh, you take Jardians. Do you have type 2 diabetes, but you manage it well? It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I hate that song. It's a sad, painful pity party. That is valid. Yes. They've put you on duloxetine, but it just makes you drowsy. Interesting. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You have gabapentin. Yeah, I can't take gabapentin. I refuse. Absolutely refuse. I care way too much about the speech center in my brain, and gabapentin messes with that, and I'm not about to allow myself to lose words. There, see, Matrix is another one that has a problem with the appointments. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Yes, what Bill said right here. Just going to leave that up there while I'm looking around because I'm getting messages. But yeah, I would recommend reading that. Life is good and ChatGPT is amazing, says Kim D. Hi. She's been having some fun with ChatGPT and Ginger Cat. What is this last one in the hoodie? Kim, I know you watched Jordan and McKay. Why does that last one in the hoodie look so much like Jordan to me? Like Jordan. Looks like Jordan. Tamara June can't take any of the ENs. ADHD and autism that apparently can make it so you have opposite side effects. Oh, yeah. Robin Scott is the guy who stole the upper OT materials from Copenhagen and later became a marijuana grower in the UK. I want to be him when I grow up. Nice. Oh, I like this. Maybe consider first appointment with a psychologist to build skills for other appointments. See, that's smart. Lamictal really helps. Tamber June. Slowly getting off of it is a good idea if it works for you. Yeah. You're still on fluoxetine? Okay. I don't know where Rick Spicer is. I haven't seen him in here for a while. Digital potato for Ryan. You can get beer in Texas. That's true. Been on these meds for over 15 years. I'm ready to slowly work off some meds as I can. However, and I hear you, Barbara. I hear you. My mother's been on Synthroid for damn near her entire life. But I'm just saying, if it works, don't fix it. I thought I had recurrent bouts of depression. Turned out to be SSRI discontinuation syndrome. Took 3 years to get through step-down doses. Damn. Duloxetine at night instead of the morning. Okay, Ryan Bremer, you go to the bathroom. I hope everything comes out okay. Rosalind is talking dirty. Brown butter cookies made with toffee chunks and Ghirardelli milk chocolate chips. Oh, you filthy, filthy, filthy woman. You absolute trollop. I love that about you. Cheers to that shit. Brown butter plus anything equals win. Yes, Xena Marlene to Ryan. I already sang to him, but Xena Marlene to Ryan. I hope he's back from the bathroom. He left that message like 5 minutes ago. He should be back. Carb correct. Absolutely carb correct. You used to have appointment problems and now you don't. Yep, that makes sense. Gabapentin makes me lose my train of thought all the time and it's so frustrating. Yep, I bet it was. Of course your spot is saved, Ryan Bremer. Cat. Big fat cat. And then you make 10 appointments in one day and end up failing. It's called flooding. It sets you up to fail. Yeah. You named her Ginger Cat. You used chonky as a keyword. That's pretty perfect. Being awake makes Barbara lose train of thought. I think being a dentist is made hard with people cancel happy no matter the procedure. I go in, doesn't it look like Jordan? Right? I think you should email it to her or send it to her Insta. Mix of dark brown with sugar and white. Dark brown is better than brown sugar in cookies. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dark brown. The more molasses content, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Dark brown sugar all the way. I have stomach problems and they're fighting for me to gain weight. I swear I eat so they can't give me everyday pain meds. I have to endure it. That's fucked up. If you're dealing with neuropathy, alpha-lipoic acid, 600 milligrams per day made a huge difference. It helps replace lost myelin sheath on nerves. Interesting. Well, I don't have neuropathy as far as I know. I just have widespread pain. Guess who's back again, back. Ryan's back. Tell a friend. Maxine has a ginger moggy. Well, she's a stray, but she chose us. I love her. Yep, cat distribution system. It always works. I will go to therapy as if it is with Dr. Todd Grand and I get to flirt and make jokes during sessions. Well, why wouldn't you? You should do that. You have Stars and Planets out tonight? SP Fanny is here reminding me to do the responsible YouTuber thing and ask you to please like or dislike, whichever you choose. Not here to tell you what to think, but I sure would appreciate the page engagement. if you would be so kind. And please check to see if you are still subscribed. YouTube be YouTube, and they like to unsubscribe people just, for shits and giggles. So check to see that you're still subscribed if you want to be. And if you haven't hit the subscribe yet, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. Tickle my bell and select all notifications. It is a metric that YouTube tracks. For some reason, they pay attention to that shit. If you wish to become a member, we do have memberships here. $2.99 a month. Can't beat that with a stick. And we also have other ways to help support the channel. If super chats or memberships are not your thing, if you don't want YouTube to devour 30% of it, down there in the description box below is the email address. So you can email me. The P.O. box, so you can send me postcards from wherever you are. That'd be pretty cool, huh? All I got today in my P.O. box was a seed catalog. The Amazon wish list is on there because the chat demanded it, and my PayPal and the Venmo, which go directly to me, and Venmo doesn't even charge any percentage fees, but either one of those go directly to me. The Venmo, Denver Stevo made me get. The PayPal I already had, and bring it on. You can support the channel and me in all of those different ways, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all 47 of you that are here, whether you're in the chat and active or lurking or on the replay crew. I dig it. Well, the 47 who are here now are not on the replay crew. Da, 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 da. I'm a little dim. See, this is friendship right here. If you want, you can FaceTime me, put me on mute when you go to your scary appointment, and I can hold up different Porpingtons and wear a silly hat. That's love. You can get guns in Texas. Yeah, you can get the pew-pews in Texas. Oh, the constipation is real on some of those meds. Girl. Don't drink 2 glasses of wine with gabapentin, trust me. Barbara, was that the night that you went super chat happy on Real Table Reese? That one night? God damn, that was funny. Having a flare-up for a while now. So hard to go to sleep when pain is bad. I know the others in this chat also suffer the same. Yes. Yes, we do, Gretchen, and I'm so sorry. Don't cut your bangs if you've been drinking either. Trust me on that one, too. Oh, I do. I believe you. I used to know somebody who could drink a bottle of wine, go into the bathroom, and emerge with a brand new haircut. And she always looked amazing. And I have been so incredibly envious of that skill for pretty much my entire life that I'm kind of beside myself. Yep, this vape is definitely leaking, and I don't know why. Well, great. Now I have to get a new vape. That will be expensive. But considering the alternative, it'll be worth it. I think it's word, as in yes. Yes, word is strong agreement. I don't speak Finnish, but if they speak English, I can also ask questions for you and advocate. I love that. Is Rosa nice? Who's Rosa? We've got Rosa Lang. I don't know what other Rosa you might be talking about. Good night, Matrix. Sleep sweet. Oh, Maxine seems lovely. My flare-up not related to getting off gabapentin did that a while ago. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. It is too hard to sleep with pain. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kim D randomly drops things. It's intermittent and drives her crazy. So hard to sleep with pain. So hard for normal people to understand the whole cycle that happens. Yes, that is true. The birthday boy is back. Yes, that is the one where Dre is Batman and Eminem was Robin. Yes, that is exactly it. I was on duloxetine. It melted my brain. My psych nurse swapped it from mirtazapine when they realized I was rife with the neurospices. And I've got some life, albeit chunkier. Oh, that's why you're having sadness shakes in the morning for breakfast. Oh, yeah, Barbara's got chronic pain. My grandbaby is on her way to see me today, so I need a nap before she gets here. Thank you, everyone. You've all been so kind and understanding. Great tips on pain relief. Lots of love to you all. Well, lots of love to you as well, and I hope that your nap is lovely and refreshing. Have a good time with your grandbaby. For me, taking an appointment is hell. I've been told it's probably since I have to tell my story each time it's re-traumatizing. That could be the reason why I block. It's common with people that have it. Yep, that makes sense. Yipma Baruya. Hand pink waving. Hello. Yes, please check to see if you are subscribed, says Trish. I had to resubscribe last night. Remember, cold hard cash is great to send. Well, yeah, it can be. I need to send some to Cricket and Choo Choo. I'll remember hopefully in a few hours. Well, thank you very much. All the people who are scared of appointments, do not underestimate the number of outfits I have for the Porpingtons that will cure all. That is true. Yes. You could be on the replay crew, Kim. You often are. Yes, Yipma. Person turquoise waving. Hello. Good to see you. Yes, people that have trauma. It can be difficult. My sister and her wife and us here in California could use some ones. Tamber June, I am happy to send some ones. For you and the sister and her wife. There's ones from me. Hello, Becky USA. Good to see ya. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. How did the bed project go? Shannon C. This chat really helped me. I don't know if any of you guys were there and remember, but I had my first cry labeling that I even had chronic pain. Now it's fixed. That's amazing, Shar. I love that so much. We have a really good little community here. We really do. And I think everybody here is delightful. Pain does suck, Matrix. I think Millie might have forgotten that her new nickname is Lion Face. But yeah, Shannon, we want to know, how did the bed project go? The one that I said that's in, all the people in here are great. Oh, you mean Rosalind? Do you mean Ryan? Do you mean Rosalind? She's delightful. Barbara has DDD, arthritis, herniation, stenosis, and retrolesthesis. Listhesis. I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. My spine needs a transplant. And they're not doing those yet, are they? So annoying. It should be just like Lego. They just pop them right together. Perseverance, once you find the right doc, it's amazeballs. Yep. Ryan Bremer loves cookies. Tater for Tamber. We all love taters in here. Y'all are wonderful and supportive. Yes, they are. Disintegrating disc disease. Ooh, that sucks. Thank you for that, because now I know what Barbara's talking about. My new spine doc is the spine doc for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's on the sideline of every game. One good thing of a hubby in the medical field, he knows who the good docs are. Yeah, that helps. Is anyone here a medical zebra, meaning rare disorder that docs take a bit to figure out? I mean, they have no idea what's wrong with me. Have you ever heard of Allie Beth Stuckey? God, it rings a bell, but I don't know. Have you heard? Oh, that's yes. I'm sure that I've heard Reverend Jen speak about her. "50 cases per year worldwide, not even enough to be an orphan disease." Damn. Well, that stinks. Degenerative. It's okay, Kenneth. Autocock rocket gets us all. We all fall victim to autocock rocket at one point in time or another. Don't feel bad. Tea parties are fun. 7th has neurofibromatosis. Wow. Oh, just avoiding traffic walking to work. Okay, that's why she wasn't necessarily responding back, Shars, because Millie is playing Frogger on her way to work, hopping through the traffic. Boink, 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 boink. It is so fun being special, isn't it? Millie's a zebra. Barbara has a 7 to 9 millimeter spinal canal. Anything less than 12 is severe stenosis. Breaking news. Miscavige had an asshole transplant. Stop press. The asshole rejected him. And well, it should. I have friends that are in similar boats, and our comorbidities can make a lot of us medical zebras. Yes. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Kim has symptoms of RA, and when tested, have false positive for Lyme disease 3 times in 3 years. 3 times false positive for Lyme in 3 years. I got a disease. I'm addicted to cheese. Yes. This lion needs a leash. Oh no, Millie, we like you off the leash just the way you are, my dear. I won't have it. I will not stand for you being leashed. Yes, there it is. There's a Matt joke for sure. How do you know it's false? That's a good question, Kim. How do they know it's false? Because you don't have any of the other symptoms of Lyme? Do I like tea parties? Well, Ryan Bremer, I like tea cakes. And sometimes I do like tea. I can't remember the last time I was at an actual tea party. I did a tea ceremony twice when I was in Korea. And once was at a Buddhist temple. But I don't actually recall the last time I was at a tea party. I used to get delicious tea cakes in Los Angeles, though. All right, Shannon C., sleep sweet, honey. Rest well. Playing Frogger, showing my age. Yeah, I know. I was showing my age, too. My ex made me do a tea party, but I didn't want to sit through the tea at her face. Well, that's fair. Oh, they run the Lyme test the second time and then it shows negative. That makes sense. We used to play Frogger on the Atari. That's me showing my age. Oh, Bill. Where did it go? Tea parties are carb correct. We can do a makeshift one on the cruise. That's good. This is delightful. This is killing me. And me and my typical Yankee desire to occupy the entire Korean peninsula. Christ. How dare I? It took over 20 years to figure out my uncontrollable frantic itching was from my cervical spinal stenosis. Pain and itch travel the same neural pathways. It's mostly gone now. Well, that's lovely. Ooh, Care for JC is reading Pride and Prejudice again. But have you read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? Or Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters, for that matter? Actual books. Both delightful. Good night, Trish Ryan. Don't let the bedbugs bite. If they do, take a shoe, beat them till they're black and blue. And I should probably sign off as well. Yes, the zombies one was fun, wasn't it? I loved Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters, and I loved Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Makes me really happy. I, Robot Karenina was also really good. Quite good. Long, but good. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up for tonight, my loves. It is time for one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said one more sip, ought to get it. One last chip till we quit it. One more for the road. ChatGPT, write a version of Pride and Prejudice where Alex Barnes Ross woos me at a fancy dance, a fancy ball, even. Had an allergist tell me my itch was because I had 3 small kids and needed to deal with stress, and a dermatologist asked if I started a new detergent. Dipshits. Yeah, I know. You've read all of them, eh, Kenneth? Aren't they delightful? Dipshits. Run like Mr. Collins just proposed to you. Almost at work, so I'm sending out bunches of last Bunches of love and robust magical wishes to you all. Sleep well and have a wonderful day. You as well, Millie the Dandelion, and may your work day be uneventful. One last chip. That's right. One last chip dip. Thank you for keeping us company, Millie. Good night, my zebra friends and fellow nasties. My kid sent me a pic of a cooler full of dip. Oh my God, gotta do that. That's amazing. Oh, you threw it at her face. Oh, well, that's probably contraindicated, especially if it was very hot. I hope she's not permanently scarred. I love you all. I hope that you have a lovely day, a good night, a good afternoon, whenever it is, wherever you are. I hope that it's a good one. I hope that you sleep sweet and that you stay safe. You have Ehlers-Danlos. They were wondering if I had Ehlers-Danlos, but I don't think I do. Be safe, sleep sweet, watch out for deer. Be well. May the carbs be with you and also with you.